Dear Mr. President, the other day on a stage in Pennsylvania, you talked about Americans. You said something you've said before, essentially that we don't need all this stuff. Mr. President, I don't mean this disrespectfully. I'm trying to give you some sound advice for the midterms, and I hope you'll hear me. I do not want the Democrats to take back the House next year. If the Democrats take back the House next year, if they take back the Senate, there are growing concerns among Senate Republicans that the Democrats have a path to take back the Senate as well. If they do, your entire administration grinds to a halt. You are the president of the United States, but you are a very wealthy president with a very wealthy family that jet sets around the world. And for you to be the guy to tell Americans, hey, you shouldn't have to buy your kid $2. You know, and I know if Ivanka wanted another doll, you would probably get it for her because you're a loving father and you are totally wrapped around her finger, and we all know it. So how can you tell someone in the middle class you should settle for $2? But at the end of the day, it's bad policy too, because you actually need Americans to buy stuff to stimulate the economy. You want to repatriate manufacturing to this country, but in repatriating manufacturing to this country, you got to have buyers, and those buyers, you got to have domestic buyers. So if the doll factory comes back to the United States, you're going to want Americans to buy as many dolls as they can to keep that company in business. You may think the message is a good message, but you need to acknowledge you're not the messenger who can deliver it when you have a private 757, let alone Air Force One, and beyond the White House you have Mar-a-Lago, and you have multiple golf courses, you have hotels and resorts. You don't live like ordinary Americans, and so for you to live a lavish life outside of being president and tell other Americans y'all don't need to buy $2 for your kids, it's not going to sell.